What's up, people? Zach Attack here, bringing another reaction video to My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 3, Villain. Now, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, besides the only villain we know of right now is just Shiraki and One For All's little problem they have going on now. So that means that they have to introduce a new villain. If they're calling the title Villain, it's got to be a whole new person becoming a villain, or as much as I hate to say it, or somebody that's a good guy that becomes a villain and is like, oh, I'm sick of being a hero, I'm going to be a villain now and see where I go from there. It could be something like that too, but see what happens. But I paused it to show, obviously, like I said, where I'm at. And then obviously this episode, I'm going to show me pressing play so people can press play at the same point in time to see where I'm at the same moment to do the reaction. If it doesn't, okay. That's the best scene that I could get after the intro in the beginning. What it talked about was the whole butterflies in the branch. But anyways, let's see what happens this episode and see what the villain title is about. But there we go. I accidentally pressed it for 1 second. I hate this guy. He doesn't really give a shit. Like I said this before, he doesn't really give a shit about Shiraki. He sits there and acts like, oh, I care about you, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like he doesn't give a shit. How? You have many friends. Alright. Only if those supposed many friends. Oh, they all are actually going to. Okay. At least, Bakugo, if I'm saying his name right, didn't do like in the Naruto arc, go to the villain side, um, like Sasuke did in Naruto. Okay. So is learning how to control like both together is my best guess. Hold on, people. I got something on my phone. So sorry if I pull the phone away for a second. I mean, there's nothing to really watch except my reaction. I want to test something out too, anyways. I was looking at something. I also wanted to see if my thing would still record. Yeah, it does. Okay. I'm cool with that. Oh yeah, I remember that was like back in like season like 2 or something. His hair. Somebody's missing out of this group, by the way. I've noticed. I'm not gonna point it out yet. In a sense, yeah. Definitely not the best thing. I should come closer, by the way. I don't know why I have to be so far. I'm stupid. I don't have a screen, so I've been farther. Is that Invisible Girl? What? Him? He told them where this whole thing happened from the get go of season 1. So the whole time he's been telling the villains from even season 1 when they got attacked at the school to the. Okay. Alright. One for All gave you a quirk. I mean, that's shocking, but when you hear more into it that they're technically being forced to do it or One for All will kill them, it's hard to say, fuck you. Because what you wouldn't want your family members to die. So what did One for All promise to him? that if you tell us where all the heroes are at all the time, that your family and you won't be killed. One for All is a scumbag. Fuck him. I'm shocked still that it's... Oh, shit. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. But that's still not good. He heard it, didn't he? Is... Misheard you. I mean, it's hard. You... What the fuck? I'm still shocked though. I mean, he's being forced to do this stuff, which fuck One for All for that. But it's like, in the situation, like, what do you do? Like, there's nothing you could really do about this. He goes by One for All's bullshit and doesn't listen to him. He's gonna kill him and his family. And then on Deku's side, it's like, you know, like, wow. Fuck One for All, dude. He's sitting here and pretty much has used one of the students from the school. God. Like, what do you do? Like, honestly. Because at the same time, he doesn't want his parents to be killed if he doesn't listen to One for All. Like, what do you fucking do about this whole thing? So the quirk he has now with the stomach laser beam thing, he originally was never quirkless. He was quirkless. So he gave him that ability where he shoots the beam out of it. Yep, the beam out of his stomach. Wow. And so because One for All did this for him, One for All said, I do this for you. You got to do this for me. What the? Okay. Okay. Is that what she looks like invisible when she's not invisible? This is fucked. I mean, I don't know whose side to be on. I mean, obviously the hero's side, but he's being forced to do this because One For All gave him a quirk to make him not quirkless. Or so that means he was a child. 10 years ago, he's what? 16, right? So 10 years ago, he was 6. They talked about this in the first episode, and I sat there and thought it might have been one of the teachers. It was the student. It was the student. What the fuck, dude? Like, I'm mad at the same time at him, but at the same time I can't be when he doesn't want his family to be killed as much as him by One For All. One For All is the main villain scumbag here. He's the main one I fucking hate. Like, fuck him, though. Like, I'm mad. Like, fuck One For All. He showed them what he would do to them if they don't listen to him. Like, what do you do about that? Fuck One For All, dude. I would have been mad at him if he originally worked for One For All the whole time, had this quirk the whole time. Then I would have been like, okay, he just doesn't give a shit about any of his friends, supposed friends. But he, in a sense, One For All forced him into this whole thing. Ever since giving him the quirk at like 6, 5 years old. If I said the math right, prior to 10 years ago, or getting the quirk from him. For some reason, I thought they found out who the villain was. Good question. He did act weird in that episode. I was iffy about him in that episode. And then it ended up being a joking episode later. But it was weird how he acted in that one. What, the cheese episode or whatever? That was a little weird. But I just thought it was a joke. He actually was somebody working with One For All. But I don't... Like, if that was me... Nah. One For All is the main scumbag. You can't blame a student for what he did. Because he's being forced to do it where his family's going to be killed. Like, that's plain simple. Fuck One For All, dude. You can't put this shit on him. Like, if he doesn't listen to One For All, like I'm repeating 20th time, exactly. Yep. He can be killed. He can be exploded. His family members could be killed. I'm legit almost crying for this kid because he's being forced to do all this because he's protecting his family. Like I said, fuck One For All, dude. Scumbag out the ass. Like when he's doing the Shiraki, it isn't bugging me, but it's still fucking what he's doing the Shiraki too. But Shiraki originally wanted to go after All Might the entire time, even before One for All became a thing. He didn't. He's being forced. Let you know I'm paused it. Like, that pisses me off. Like, One for All has done so much shit now that it's beyond ridiculous. Like, the whole thing when he's doing the Shiraki is fucked up too, but it doesn't bug me as bad because Shiraki originally wanted to go after all of them. Kill them all. Get rid of them all. Destroy them all. Make them all corkless. But I forgot what his name was. Holy cow. He was set up from the get-go because he didn't have a cork, and One for All gave him. And then One for All said, hey, let me show you an example what I could do to you and your entire family if you don't listen to me. So you can't really be mad. You can be mad at him for betraying the school and the students as his friends, but you can't at the same time because, like the teacher said right there, he says any more things, One for All could ignite, blow him up, explode him, kill him, like he did to that one girl with the gun bullet thing like last season. It's like, fuck you. Like, definitely to a student. Well, that's like, what, only 16, 17 years old. And you're just going to take that all away from him one day and just blow him up because he said too much? So what happens if you find out that now the students from the school know he is working for you? What are you going to do? Go, oh, people found out? Oh, we don't want to know any more things from me, about me, so... The only way he can relay a message to still be on the hero side to help Deku and them out is maybe he can write messages like you did with the cheese in that one episode that made me think he was a villain at that point, but then it was all a joking episode. Well, it was something that led to this. Maybe he could write messages and One for All won't even realize it, or give ideas to something or hints to something like he did with the cheese and be like, okay, you know, this is what's going on without One for All finding out. But the problem is One for All seems to be intelligent all of a sudden and could be like, find out he's doing that and end up exploding him, and the worst of it all, exploding him, but to make it worse, in front of his kid, in front of his mom and dad. I think the last thing they want them to see is him explode in front of them. Like, I don't think any parent want to see their kid be, you know, like that. No, exploded. No. Like, if Deku was in that situation, he was the one that got the cork for One for All. And that was Deku that was the whole time that's been doing this. And then I can't pronounce his name. I can't remember. And he was the one that was trying to save Deku in that situation. Deku knows he would have to listen to One for All or he would be ignited / his mother would have been killed. So, wow. All I'm just going to say is One for All is just a big ass scumbag. Like, you're just going to sit there and just be like, okay. Everybody goes out telling about me, I kill him. Yeah. So I can't be mad at this student. Like, he's in a sense being forced to do it. I'd be mad at him if he was a villain the whole entire time since he was a kid and didn't give a shit. Like, he was just like, psh, I have no regrets. One for All is not doing anything to me. I decided to do this all myself. Then it would be like, okay, what the fuck what's wrong with you? What's going through your head to want to do this? But when you hear about the backstory of why he's doing it, it's like, One for All, fuck you, dude. Like, you're like a big ass scumbag. But anyways, wow, I've never been so mad in my life at a character. Not the student, but One for All. I'm probably more mad at him than I ever was from Madara from Naruto and Mother from the reanimation from Black Zetsu. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See people next time.